Songkhla and Patalung. Songkhla and Patalung are two southern provinces of Thailand which are full of arts and culture, as well as attractive nature. Their histories are long, and they have many skillful artisans who create unique handicrafts. Moreover, both provinces are the locations of famous Buddhist temples, many of which are considered historical sites and are still studied for their information on ancient Thai culture. The unchanged identities of both Songkhla and Patalung, as well as their scenic beauty, attract many tourists. The tour Singla Muanglung and Reduce Global Warming event is divided into 5 routes, each with a different itinerary. However, all routes will introduce participants to the simple and happy folkways of the local people. The routes will advertise bicycle travel, and participation will be a great experience for riders. Route number 1. Travel by train to Muanglung and then cycle to fields, temples, monasteries, and palaces. This itinerary of the Buddhist faith involves a lot of city travel. It includes many temples, which are spiritual centers for the local people. The route is full of the history of ancient cities, which is invaluable for us to study in order to understand the folkways of people in the past. The route takes 2 days to finish. This route starts by visiting Wat Khao Deng Tok and paying respect to Luang Po Moon, the sacred abbot of the temple. It then moves past the high hill of Khao Jingjo and visits Ban Paksa, where you can see the process of making big knives that has been passed down from generation to generation. Pay a visit to the ancient city of Chaiburi and the city pillar shrine where the past comes alive. Proceed further to see the coconut shell handicraft products of Kok Wua village, which is called the Million Baht Coconut Shells Village. Then continue past Ban Tao Poon and stop at Wat Balilai, the temple that was declared a National Historic Site. End the first day of the trip at Sansuk Lampam Beach. On the second day, we start from Samsuk Lampam Beach and cycle to the palace of the historic Patalung ruler. It is the site of the old palace, which used to be the residence and office of the Patalung ruler until 1889, when the new palace was established. Recently, the Fine Arts Department has announced it as a National Historic Site. After admiring the past, we head to Wat Kuha Sawan, the first royal monastery established in Patalung. In front of a cave within the monastery, the royal signatures of many kings of Thailand are visible. Go further to Prabuddha Nirarokantarai Chaiwat Jaturatit and pay respect to the Buddha statue. This statue is also known as Prasi Mumuang, which means Buddha statue of the South, and it is the sacred statue of Patalung. Route number 2. Cycling through Goi Yai's natural beauty. The scenic wonders of Goi Yai along this route make fascinating sights for tourists. Nature encircles visitors, as do the native people with their friendly smiles. Start by paying respect to the Buddha statue at Ubosot at Wat Ek Chung Se. After that, visit a weaving center that has passed down the skills for making fine handicrafts for 100 years. Then go to Big Island Cliff, a red cliff which provides a scenic view for both physical and mental relaxation. Follow up with visiting a holy water well, which King Chulalongkorn once visited and drank from. Then visit the waterfowl, which are visible from the lakeshore at Lam Kwai Rub, before going further to a viewpoint at Lam Chau. Learn the story of Somdes Chau Goi Yai, the reverend monk of Wat Sung Tung Bua, before ending this route at a community that skillfully constructs prawn traps. Route number 3. Cycling in search of mineral springs and handicrafts. The stream from Khao Bantat, a mountain where its spring lies, flows into canals that communities depend on for their water. On this route, tourists will admire the refreshing water streams that nourish abundant plant life all along the way. This route starts with the Bangau Royal Initiative project, where we can see the method of making shadow puppet figures, a famous and long-time handicraft of Patalung. Then go to Wat Bangau Padungtam to pay respect to the stupa of Luang Pu Pluang and witness the activity of merit making. Later, get refreshed at Kang Hure, small rapids where everyone can free their minds and enjoy the cool, shallow, flowing water. Afterwards, visit Wat Kian Bangkao to learn the history of this ancient temple, which was built during the early period of the Ayutthaya era. It is an area that used to be the location of Patalung. As the sunset approaches, clean yourself in the hot springs of Khao Chai Son, which local people believe is sacred and can cure skin diseases. Route number 4. Boating, birdwatching, and a sunset view at Sai Kling. Switch from cycling to boating on a vast lake full of red and pink lotuses and various species of waterfowl. An area called the Tale Noi non-hunting area. Begin the day early to enjoy the cool breeze while you board a boat in the Tale Noi non-hunting area. See the native people at their daily work and enjoy the sea of lotuses, which resembles a broad floral carpet extending to the horizon. Visit the Wickerwork Center that produces products from sedge, and then continue on to the Patalung Botanical Garden that maintains original wetlands. Take a look at fishing products, such as the yaw, a local fish trap net. Finally, ride to a Huapa cycling bridge and see buffaloes in the water while relaxing with a beautiful view of the sunset from the elevation of the bridge. Route number 5. Pay respect to Buddha relics, experience a cultural path, and watch Patalung handicraft construction. This route is full of Buddhist sites. Tourists will get close to the religion, culture, and traditions that help purify minds by learning about the different points of view within Buddhism. Wat Khao Or is the beginning of the route. This temple used to be a center of study for people in the past. Then go to Wat Kuan Pantaram and Wat Suntrawat. They are places that house plenty of artifacts and are an object of study for people in the community. After the historical sites, move onwards to Wat Don Sala, where mural paintings on the walls by artisans from the royal palace exist. And proceed to Wat Ban Suan, where the famous and beautiful Jedi Buddha relics are accommodated. Later, visit Wat Wihansong and Wat Pukao Tong before ending the itinerary at historic Wat Sampao Nu and Wat Sampao Tai. All 5 cycling routes combine the nature and culture of Patalung and Songkhla in a fascinating mix. Friendly smiles, profound impressions, and delightful experiences are waiting for you. This memorable event is not to be missed.